Howdy toddy everybody, this is Tommy with Colonel Rev Scale Models coming at you with an update on the Deformed cartoon group build that Papa Dan and I are hosting again this year. First, let me say thanks to everybody that's jumped in. I know we still have a couple that are waiting to get kits to get in, so you know there's that quote unquote hard deadline at the end of the month, but as long as you finish and then you can get pics sent to Papa Dan within I think the first 10 days or so of October, so he can do a slideshow. Then we'll be able to get it all put together. I think we are going to hit close to 40 this year, which is fantastic. We had a lot of new builders, a lot that couldn't get in, but you know, it kind of washes out when people jump in that haven't, and those that have done it in the past can't for whatever reason. So we're thinking we might hit a new high. So for us, you know, getting 15 to 20 is always great, and anything above that is like gravy. So again, thanks to everybody. I'm trying my best to watch videos when I can, keep updated on things, and comment when I can for those that are participating. So just kind of bear with me as you know, school takes a lot of my time. But I got most of this done last weekend over the Labor Day weekend since we had a long break. So I got a lot of this done. I've been letting the decals kind of sit this week because I ran into some problems on the ones underneath. There's a little bump right there that's part of the plane. Bad design there. Tiger Models could have moved it somewhere else or just made the roundels smaller. These things are way out of scale, but of course it's a cartoon build, so I guess it's supposed to be. But as you can see, even on the drawing, I mean, they're where they're supposed to be, and they're just really big. So I got everything done. I didn't use the decals for the propeller tips. I just taped off and I airbrushed all of this. Those are the decals there. They won't fit right on a contour like that. And then it gave a couple extra, which I have no clue why. These sat down pretty well. There's a little bit of a gap on the front, but I think once I clear it, it'll kind of close that in. Pretty pleased with how these came out. They've been sitting for like a week, and then I just sliced through them with a razor blade, and now I put a little bit more microsol on them to hopefully get them to set down a little bit more into those panel lines. And then I'm going to clear it, and then do like either a panel wash or do my pins. I'm not sure, but got the camo done. I did that with silly putty. It's all airbrushed. I used Mr. Surfacer because I was almost out of Tamiya, that fine surfacer. And so I said, well, I don't want to take a chance with it. So I'm using that color as my underneath color because I did not have the color call out that it needed at the time, which was the medium sea gray 2, which is for the RAF. So I did order some. So I got it in just like 2 days ago, but it was, I'd already done the plane. So I'll use it on another Spitfire because I got some in my stash. So other than that, it's been really good. I got this all taped off really well. I can't wait to see how that comes out because I used it's got really good separation lines you can feel with your fingernail, and so I used my mechanical pencil and kind of outlined, put the Tamiya tape over it, traced through it, then cut it out on a piece of glass, and then put them on there. So hoping that turns out really well. But I've put it together and taken it apart. I mean, if you're careful, you can do that. It's a real tight fit, but I think it'll be fine. So my last assembly will be once I get everything cleared and then start doing what little bit of weathering I might do. We'll see. I'm hoping to do that tomorrow night. I want to let this microsol evaporate and kind of get down into those panel lines. And I think I'll be done. I'm gonna, well, not completely done. These decals were supposed to be for the wing leading edges, top and bottom, and they're just not gonna sit down. I just tried them and they're not gonna sit down over the front of this because you're supposed to put one on the top and one on the bottom and try to match them. So that's gonna be almost impossible. They're a little bit too thick to lay down that good. So what I'm gonna do is once I clear these decals, I'm gonna mask off that area with the Tamiya and then just go in with an airbrush and lightly paint the yellow and then tape it back off and tape the two little red sections on each part. And then flat clear everything and kind of be done with it. And then I'll be ready for a final reveal. So I should be able to finish for sure by the end of the month. Don't know how busy I'll be the next couple of weeks with school. I've got a week of government this week, and then get into some BizTown stuff, or like a finance portion kind of thing, kind of junior achievement, if you know what that is. We're gonna be doing that for the next 2 weeks after that, so that'll get us into October. So anyway, that's where am on the group build. Should be buttoning up pretty soon. And again, thanks to everybody that's jumped in. Me and Dan are over the moon pleased with the number that we have and the builds that we've seen, and liking all the weirdos. It seems to be the popular choice this year, which is great. And again, can't thank everybody enough for all their support. So it's been a long weekend again, but at least my Rebels won, and we'll see coming to town in Atlanta next week to play Georgia Tech. I'm probably just going to watch them on TV. Tommy's got a band competition. We were going to go. I'm glad I didn't buy tickets because he had some band competition that day, so I've been going by myself, or maybe with some friends. I don't know if they're going or not either, but you know, ticket prices are just crazy for these games. So when I can watch them on TV, what's the point of fighting the crowds and the heat? Because it's going to be out, probably going to be right sitting in the sun, being on that side of the field. So I'll probably just watch it in the comfort of my air-conditioned room with my big screen TV. So anyway, I'm starting to ramble. So I hope everybody had a great weekend and get a lot of stuff done on the bench if you can. And as always, stay safe and hotty-toddy, and God bless.